Good morning. It is Vlogmas day 9. I am on my way to work. So if I'm not looking at you guys, it's because I'm looking at the road. I'm currently just paused in some traffic because we're in rush hour and that's good fun. I am planning to do my advent calendars when I get home. I wasn't organized enough to get them done before I left for work, but it's a nice little treat for myself when I get back. It is a beautiful day in London. I shot some of the sky before I got into my car, so I'll have to show that to you guys, and I will check in a bit later. So I finished visiting my patients at home. I need to go into the hospital to pick up a few things and to drop some things off, so I'll take you along with me as much as I can film anyway. And there's also a bagel shop across the street from my work, which is the best bagels I found in the UK so far, and is conveniently located just across from the hospital where I work. So I'm going to pick up some bagels for breakfast for tomorrow, and these days sell like packs of bagels of 4 at a time. I used to just pick up 1 or 2, so I'm probably going to get a little bit more and pop some in the freezer. They do the best cream cheese there, so I'm planning to save some of the cream cheese to make some cinnamon rolls with cream cheese frosting a little bit later on. So watch the space, you will see that cream cheese come back. So I am back at home. I am showered and yogaed and ready to open my advent calendars. I thought I would show you, I'm not sure if it's going to look very different from yesterday. This is where I got to with my little snowman. He's going to be so small. This is my hand. And basically I need to do a little purl row and then just join it all together and stuff it and make the head and the body. So he's gonna be so tiny. I was looking and really giggling at all the little elements to him. So in addition to making the body and then the features on the face, and obviously the difference between the head and the neck, you also make him a little hat and a little scarf. So I'll show you just so you can get some context. I think it's so funny. His little scarf, all it is you cast on a row of stitches, you knit that row of stitches, and that's it. That's his scarf, because he's so little. I think you even bind off on that second one. But yeah, he's so miniature. I think it's going to be really fun when it comes together. I did realize that I don't actually have the filling for the stuffing for it. I really somehow thought I could just use cotton batting that I have for quilting, but it's really not going to work quite right. I was hoping I kind of shred it up and use it, but I don't think that's going to work. So I've got some filling that's going to arrive tomorrow. So depending on when it arrives, I may or may not be able to finish him, but finish the body at least. I'm not necessarily going overboard. But he came together really fast once I got going. So that was really a lot of fun. And thank you for everyone who mentioned, you know, gave me kind of encouragement about the whole process. I will say that the pattern, it came from eBay. I was inspired by Cath, made by Cath Crafts. I think she's just Cath Crafts over on YouTube. I'll put a link to her channel down below because she's got a really fun channel anyway. But last winter she made these and I was really curious to find it. And this is what the pattern is, literally called Knit a Bauble. I did a search on eBay for Knit a Bauble and kept an eye out for this image, and I managed to find it because somebody did ask where I got the pattern from. I didn't pay a lot. I think they've clearly just photocopied it from a book, but it's a cute one and I do want to make more of what's on there for sure now that I feel like I know what I'm doing. Right, let's get on to the advent calendars because I've got 2 now, which is really fun. I'm finally there with my 2. We've got our Kylie in the Machine sewing label advent calendar. I suspect many of you will have seen a lot of other people opening these already anyway, but I do not allow myself any spoilers, so I wait until I've opened my own. So I'm going to see what I've got today. Day 9, we have a little knitting lady, which apparently is going to be me with all the yarn that I've got. I'm very slow with knitting, so I don't expect it, you know, I'm going to become a speedy knitting lady. All right, let's see. Oh, I love it. I love it. 3 sewing labels. This is right up my alley, this one. You're a good egg. I want to put this in someone's clothes immediately. I'm slightly tempted to go and stitch it into my husband's coat that I made him recently. I'm not going to do that really, but how cute is that? I love it. I love it. All right, and then extra bonus fun now. We are at the point where we can do my yarn advent calendar in just one day. Can you believe it? So we've got day 9. Another dreamy one. Oh, these blues. We've got some really nice, like a royal blue. We've got some teals. We've got some even lighter kind of greeny blue elements. Oh, so gorgeous. The colors are just the best. Now I have to say, when I did my video yesterday, when I opened all these up, I was under the impression that they were sock yarn because that was what I was expecting to get. There was a bit of a whole mix-up where I initially ordered DK weight, swapped it over to sock yarn. This turns out it's actually the DK weight yarn, which was not what I had ordered in the end, and I did email the owner of the shop. She apologized. The reality with these calendars is that they're made up like well in advance throughout the year, so she doesn't have the sock one to send me instead. But what she's agreed to do, just to kind of make up for the mistake, is to send me some additional sock yarn of my choosing. So I'm happy to do that because I really do love all the yarn that I've gotten, but I just need to rethink what I'm going to do with it. This is 100% merino wool. I don't know. I worry that it might be a little bit scratchy. I will say that when I've made sweaters before, they kind of scratch, particularly around this area. I think I have quite sensitive skin. So I would be interested to think of other things I can do with this besides sweaters. So anyone who is a knitter, for some beautiful, colorful DK weight yarn, hit me up with suggestions of what to do with it because I need to work out what I'm going to do, particularly with kind of the small elements of multicolor. I think it could be really fun. I just need to decide what I'm going to do with it. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.